What's up YouTube, Kronos here and welcome back to another PSO2 video. So in today's video we're just gonna casually do a bit of grinding. It's PSO2 day and honestly I've kind of reached that point in my content where most of kind of what I wanted to teach you guys is kind of out there now on the channel, a bit of everything. So I'm trying to think of what I want to do for my daily content. I still want to upload daily content. I want to be able to bring you guys content consistently, but the guide stuff and the recommendation stuff only goes so far. So right now there's really not a ton of stuff to grind, like kind of different content to grind. There's really like two major quests at endgame at the moment. You're really grinding ultimate quests, or you're doing AQs for either leveling or making money. And I'm not really jumping into AQs at the moment because making money isn't really a top priority of myself at the moment. Hang on a sec, sorry guys, I need to adjust my mic arm and it is kind of loud, so I apologize in advance. Let's see here. We're headed to what? Gate area? Yes. But there's really not a lot to do as far as like grinding hardcore, other than just grinding ultimate quests. And when you've reached the point of the game that I've reached since I've been playing since the Xbox days, you really just kind of run out of stuff to do consistently. We're gonna grind. Let's do Nefarious. I did Lilliput in yesterday's video. I'm gonna try to alternate these back and forth. And let's see if we can find something solid. This has got some people. So we're gonna just do some casual grinding, talk with you guys. So hopefully you guys are doing all right. Hopefully your grind's going well so far. And a lot of people are like, you know, talking about how their luck is terrible. They haven't gotten their Ray units. Don't rush those guys. Like don't worry too much about them. They may be easier to get later when we get something like solo PD. I've talked about it a couple of times on the channel beforehand. Solo triggers. They're basically solo triggers for super bosses scaled for one person instead of 12. Actually a lot of fun. They're actually some of my favorite content in the entire game to play. Just to casually grind them, get better times, or even just grind for X cube / drops. I did change up the look a little bit. In case anyone's curious, we swapped the hair, added some ears because, you know, the weebs enjoy the ears, and swapped back to the black pants. So, oh yeah, before we get into this, people always ask. The tree will be in the video description of what I'm using. Here are my current weapons. I've added to the weapons I'm using at the moment, but here are the current weapons. They're not really a fix. They just came with what they came with. They're fairly cheap on the market, and I'm using a Nemesis saber as well now. Mostly just still using the fist, just so you guys are aware. But let's jump down into this. So, yeah, hopefully you guys have got... Oh, wow, hang on a second. Did I just, like, select the right thing and didn't realize it? Oh, nice, dude. I jumped down right into... Did he attack me? That was a bit weird. I guess he didn't attack. Or one of these guys got me. Turn down the volume a little bit on my end. I think you guys might have been hearing a little bit of double. Oh, I actually haven't. Oh, did I not purchase? I didn't get more. Okay, so we'll be a little inoptimal about our grinding. Not a huge. No, you know what? We'll fix it. We'll fix it. It should be pretty easy to do, right? We do it live, guys. Imagine being prepared. If this is a prepared video, then it wouldn't be a chrono video. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing all right in your grinding. It's PSO2 day, so you know, happy PSO2 day. Oh, we need to go over here, actually. Rip our overdrive. Hopefully you guys have been pretty good on what you've gotten. Let me know in the comments if you guys have gotten anything really awesome. What am I looking for? Looking for... Well, I think these will be at the bottom. Tri boosts. Let's grab 20 of those. And we'll pop one now. We haven't got the 100% because we haven't been doing our dailies or anything along those lines. So, position with the players. Let's go. Hopefully your drops have been good. A lot of people kind of like, you know, they're really stressing about getting their weapons, getting their units and all that stuff. But so I say, you know, Nemesis units and Nemesis weapons are very strong. Ray units are fairly good. But keep in mind that you'll always have other options. Things will come around. And I am basing most of my knowledge on what I know from the JP servers, but things might happen differently. Like, I could not have even close to considered them releasing Nemesis weapons this early. This definitely didn't happen on JP, so take take recommendations with a grain of salt. It might be that things might not work out exactly the same as JP did. Well, let's do a little bit of double saber. Double saber gets a lot of flack because people are like, oh, it's unplayable, it doesn't have its ring, when in reality it's actually not that terrible. Now, I have very little experience in double saber. When I say very little experience, I mean literally just today's stream is when I was using it. And I don't really know if I'm comfortable with where I have my combos set or anything along those lines. Okay. Fighting this guy, though, is definitely Dagger's job. But yeah, don't worry too much about your weapons, guys. Honestly, like, you'll get what you need. And if you don't luck out and get your weapon drop, then you might get a weapon drop for something else. And if you get a weapon drop for something else, you can sell that and make that money. And use that towards your weapon. I may have mentioned this in a previous video too, but don't, like, don't rush into your weapon usage. It's great having a 13 star and all, but using a base grind 13 star, like, no upgrades. I say grind. I guess the technical term on North America servers are, what is it? Enhancing? A base enhance? Yeah, enhancing, that's the term. But yeah, using a base enhancement weapon is actually not that great. Let's go here, hit them with a flicker jab. Oh, yep, and then we're dead. This is going to be something that happens pretty often on Fighter. Sometimes you just lose the dice roll. You get clipped, and you're done. Feels kind of bad when it happens. Not much I can do about it other than just, dodge, play better. We're still learning. We're still getting our muscle memory down, recognizing tells and that sort of thing. So I was actually kind of curious what you guys might be thinking about when it comes to playing other classes. And a lot of people in the comments were pretty excited when I mentioned I want to play other classes and, try to learn more about them. That way I can bring content like that to the channel. I'm not sure what you guys think about maybe just rotating classes every new video every day. I'm not sure how or if I'll be able to facilitate that, to be honest. I'm not sure how that'll work out. Because, of course, it's going to cost money to get those weapons prepared. But other classes, I probably won't use Nemesis weapons for everything. Just because some classes are more expensive than others. It just happened to be that Fighter was really cheap. So, Nemesis weapons, I mean, like, the Knuckles and the Daggers, I spent a total of, like, 3 mil on. And the Double Saber was a bit more expensive, around 3 mil. Not exactly what I would want to spend on a Double Saber, but I wanted to give it a fair shot. And I kind of like it more than using daggers, to be honest. As much as I love dual wielding, I kind of like Double Saber more than using daggers. And it was one of my favorite weapons back in PSU, back in the day, so it just turns out that sort of way. Oh, we got a PSE burst. I'm going to jump back here because people are probably going to start spamming their stuff. I don't want to get caught in someone else's. Also, by the way, when I mentioned weather affecting PSE, that was a joke, guys. I probably didn't mention it like a joke. Maybe that's on me for my tone, but I was mostly memeing about you can kind of use baseless claims for anything, really. Now, that might be a thing. I don't think it actually is. I think the person who mentioned it to me originally was memeing as well. But, like, I've heard all kinds of things affecting PSE, man. See if you can res. Oh, someone else got him. Nice. See if we can res this friend. Get a little bit of ground pound action going. Yeah, what do you guys think? Maybe a new class every couple of videos, maybe a new class every other video. Again, I'm just not sure I'll be able to sustain it. I'll try, but I also do want to have a decent amount of money set aside too. I could usually go the cheap route, honestly, too, in some of these classes. I don't have to go super expensive on the weapons. Gix weapons are fairly cheap. Grinding a 13-star weapon isn't exactly the cheapest thing in the world to do. I mean, technically it is pretty cheap right now. And if I do go the route of Gix weapons, they do have some use in the future for augmenting. So there is that to my advantage, but it just depends, right? If you guys look at the map, I'm like way far away from everyone. Oh, God. I'm dead. Yup, just got absolutely filleted. I thought I had the timing for that, and I just didn't. Just not even close. All right, cool. And just ground pound these enemies away. But yeah, I want to do more of the just more casual daily content, playing a little bit, talking with you guys, that sort of thing. So, and I want to also incorporate things I've seen around, like, you know, that have been happening kind of obviously like in the community itself, but like, you know, kind of news wise a little bit. For example, things that are going on with Mixer. Apparently all of the contracted boys who were stuck on Mixer only, I mean, granted they were contracted, so they were getting paid regardless, right? But apparently Microsoft has let them go, or Microsoft has let Mixer go, and now it's being absorbed into Facebook Gaming, which, you know, is actually probably the best thing that could have happened for those guys. As awful as that sounds, not only did their contracts more than likely got paid out because they were contracted, and I guess technically in this case situation Microsoft broke that contract, they're now also free agents again. Unless they're contracted to have to go to Facebook instead. Like, unless Facebook took over that contract, right? They should be free agents at that point, right? It's kind of insane when you think about it. Now, I know I'm, again, talking about current event stuff, but be respectful in the comments. I'm going to have kind of a zero tolerance policy if you're being hateful or mean. I don't care what your stance is on the matter. If you're being hateful or mean, it's going to be, you get nixed. So, right out, dude. Not dealing with it. And hopefully that's the only time I have to mention that. But, not that any of you guys have been terrible or anything along those lines. You guys have been awesome. I know some people are like, you know, thanks for venturing into the comments. It can be a scary place on YouTube. My comment section's actually been pretty chill. Only a few times I've had some people be terrible in the comment section. You guys have pretty much just wrecked them yourselves. I haven't had to step in once. Which is kind of cool to think about. Eventually we'll get to the point, if the channel continues to grow, where that's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do. People, you know, people suck sometimes, you know? How do we PSE burst already? Like, what? And get behind him a little bit. Technically being in front of the target's my better choice, but also scares me. I would have to say, if I had to pick a favorite fighter weapon too, honestly, I think Knuckles is it, man. The combos are fun. I don't feel like I'm ever really locked into anything I can't get out of. So I'm able to kind of react to anything if my reaction time wasn't that of a very, very old man. We have boomer reaction time here, friends. Just hit him with a little bit of a combo. And now onward we go. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. And you guys usually are going to hear more of this side of me, honestly, on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I usually try to post updates here and there. I know I haven't been super big about updating things, but, you know, my Twitter following also is really, really small right now, too, so. It's always easier to do something when there's more of a reaction from it. Okay, well. Fighting this guy with Knuckles isn't exactly the best thing to do. As much as I don't like how daggers are playing at the moment. If I could get a lock on those wings, that'd be great. There we go. Problem is, I need to look up optimal PA combinations with daggers because I can't assume that this is actually right or even close to correct. I just kind of looked at all of the skills, looked at what each of them did, and used what made sense at the time. Oh, I'm also using the wrong ring. I can tell right there when I auto-attacked and didn't move towards the target. Okay, let's see if we can move ourselves over a little bit and get that lock on. We didn't get it. Okay. The downside of trying to break these wings is these targets like to move around a lot, and it's very jarring for your camera. So I wouldn't blame people if they don't actually watch the gameplay whenever I switch over to daggers and try to do this on certain targets, because it's really, really jarring to have to deal with this. See if we can get a soul add in real quick and get rid of that. All right, we're actually gonna switch to Knuckles and take care of the ads. I thought I thought I would be able to, but I actually got stun locked into his final hit, dude. That sucks. That sucks so bad. Oh well. Those of you guys who are counting in the comments, I believe, well, that's 3. Okay, that was just not even cool. You know, I was just talking with a friend of mine about this, about how my my iron will luck was, you know, abnormally high in some cases. He's like, dude, it's gonna come back to bite you, watch. Well, it's already biting me, dude. It's already biting me, and you're probably laughing. You're laughing it up real hardcore right now. Really? Okay. Need to incorporate overhand straight into my setup. Let's finish it. I'm not going to the boss yet, dude. I don't know what you're looking for, but we're not going to the boss. Not yet. We're gonna at least get one Anga fight in this video. I'm not actually guaranteeing that. Oh. Okay, almost. Oh, dang it. Oh, get under that. Aw, come on, dude. I was hoping I'd be able to, like, dodge both of their attacks back to back to back to back, but having him just slightly off camera, there's 3 of them. Alright, well, I'm gonna see if I can get one of them. For those of you guys who don't know, that slam hits me for 1,000 damage, so if I get clipped by it, I'm pretty much dead. Yep, just like that. We'll just go ahead and pop that trimate. We won't chance life too hard. But a lot of people, I was talking about this in my stream, by the way. I've been streaming on my days off, guys, so in case you want to keep up with streams, at the moment it is Sunday and Monday that I'm streaming. I might stream on one of the days I work. I don't know yet, honestly. This is actually the first 2 days I've been streaming, and they've been a lot of fun, so I just don't want to burn myself out of dealing with content consistently. Is he already resisting my weapon? I think he might be, what I say. If I can get a decent lock on him. Okay, no, he's fine. I'm gonna chance it. We're actually gonna go into double sabers here. I'm actually comfortable using double saber against him a bit. Okay, well, we won that dice roll again. Just gonna do this. Oh, of course, someone healed me right when I did that. Well, he's not coming for me, I can tell you that much. I gotta break my habit of pressing weapon action is like... Okay. He is all over the place. The chasing is difficult. I know in the comments I'm gonna get a lot of, you just do this and then do this. That's true. If you're not bad like I am. The whole point is showing the actual process of me learning, so. And he's resisting double saber. Okay, well. There we go. Okay. Literally talking to a friend fella just like, man, why did you just, dodge? Dude, dodging Anga is actually low-key kind of difficult. He's probably watching this video and thinking, dude, it's not that hard. Just do it. Just dodge forehead. Listen to Piccolo. Reality, some of us aren't that good at the game, dude. I'm actually pretty average. I am painfully average at this game, to be honest. All right, we got an Anga in the video. That's kind of what I wanted. This guy really wants to end the map. He really wants to end the map, dude. We're gonna do a little bit of ground pounding and kill these two bosses, and then we're pretty much done here. Oh, oh. Moment of silence. There we go. Oh, my camera is not zoomed out far enough. In the air, I can see what he's doing, but when he's above me like that, I totally cannot. I thought it'd go, be close enough. I never get that timed right. Only time I do is on jet boots, and that's because that iframe is super generous on jet boots. Nope. That should have been a death. Imagine being extremely lucky, dude. But, you know, even being lucky, I don't count it that lucky, because as a fighter, most everything one-shots you. So, if you're playing fighter and you're discouraged because you're getting killed, man, almost everything one-shots you. Just keep practicing. Okay, well, I kind of call that as BS. Roll the clip back. play it in slow-mo, I was very much dodging at that point in time. 100% was dodging. I want my money back. You people are gonna literally leave me here dead. It's not safe. Don't res me, friend. Don't res me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not safe. Dude, it's a bad look, dude. Just sit on the ground. Well, I can sit here and talk to you guys for a minute. But yeah, we're learning. We're figuring it out. But it's not easy. It's difficult. It's a lot of things happening on the screen at once. Look at everything that's crowding around my body right now. All of them are attacking at different time frames, different intervals. It's not the easiest thing in the world to be able to deal with all of that. Oh, hang on. Someone's off to the side. Maybe they're trying to go for the... Like, dude, what is this? Okay, I'm a toy-looking character off to the side there. Maybe they're going for the res. No. Am I gonna gateway ship, dude? How long have we been dead? Almost a solid minute. And someone comes in with the res. Let's go. And we pop a limit break immediately, as if we were looking to die again. I just backhand smashed him all the way across the room there, dude. Holy crap. That was kind of funny. That feels kind of bad to be dead that long. See, that's one of those moments where people like shy away from Fighter, right? Because Fighter is difficult. And having the chance to be dead all the time isn't exactly fun. Honestly, like in boss content, not like random bosses, super bosses. Like super boss content, I'm not really too concerned. I know I'll be able to deal with it because I'm used to the attack patterns, right? We're not fighting you. We're not fighting you. You're not fun to fight. We're basically done on this area. Let's should we go kill the final boss? Let's go kill the boss. Let's go take him down. We've killed him before. We'll fight him again. Technically her, but we don't want to give any story spoilers. But we'll fight her again. Dude, can we keep this video under 30 minutes? Let's find out. Let's find out.
Emergency.
Oh. That's a problem. Can I get a lock on this? Yes. But you're gonna put your arm in the wall? That's so dumb. Huh? And he's gonna let loose a giant orb, and I'm just gonna move away from it because I don't trust myself to actually dodge it. If I could get you to come out of this corner, that'd be great, but... What? You turned around, that's cheating. That should have been a death. But hey, we lived with Iron Will. Let's go. Is it really true that it should have been a death if I had overload up? Yeah, it should have been. It definitely should have been a death. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for joining me on another video. If you have any questions, feel free to toss them in the comments. If you like the content, feel free to toss a like. It helps out the analytics and the algorithm, as well as absolve you of half of your ad block guilt. The other half would be subscribing to the channel to keep up with the content. It gives me all warm and fuzzy feelings on the inside. Go ahead and hop into the Discord as well, guys. A lot of people have been joining in the Discord. Discord's actually been a lot more popping than it usually is, which is kind of cool. And again, I will see you guys on streams on, I guess, Sunday and Monday from now on. That's what we're going to be doing. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know in Discord. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace out.